Hey, everybody. It is Thursday, February 20th. You know what that means? Treasure Hunt Amusement Park. And we're very happy to have Nate and Andy here from Legend Has It to talk about a treasure hunt that's been out for a little while. I think it's been out for a couple of years, right? But
That's right.
Nobody's been able to find it, so it's new to you. So let's talk about it. Let's understand what these guys are brothers. Let's understand how they got into treasure hunting, what they decided to do. I know this is hunt number 2 for them, because we had them on for hunt number 1. And welcome. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Legend Has It. How did you guys come up with the idea for all the new people out there?
It's, this is a shared story amongst many, really, because my brother and I, we started looking into Forest Fenn's treasure, and to be fair, we didn't get into it very long before it was found. Like we started during the pandemic, and as you know, it was like just a few months later, boom, found.
Yeah.
And it was crazy how quickly we got sucked into it.
Right.
And so once it was gone, we just had this hole in our life all of a sudden. And we were talking with each other, and at the time we weren't even fully aware of this huge community that you have here.
You had no idea.
Yeah. Andy and I started chatting about, can we do this ourselves? And we didn't have millions of dollars of treasure to actually hide somewhere. So that was our first hurdle.
Right.
And so we realized we wanted to figure out how we can crowdsource a treasure hunt. And that turned out to offer some unique challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hand it off to Andy if he wants to take it from there.
Yeah. So doing it crowdsourced, we found ourselves coming up with a couple of unique challenges, like Nate said. One was that we had to figure out a way to get people to not cheat.
Okay. And not spread it. Once you buy it, not to share it. Is that what you mean by cheat?
Not so much. The idea is that we didn't want people to somehow get the information, get the hunt,
right,
and then do it, and then decide to join right at the last minute and claim the prize.
Once you find
cheaters.
it.
You didn't want cheaters.
Those are cheaters. Well, you know what we say here on the Cowlazars channel, support treasure hunt creators, because then it just gets bigger and more people do it. So, okay.
Yes, exactly. So because it's a crowdfunded, we had to provide some sort of incentive for people to join earlier on, and pay up front before beginning the hunt. And the way that we came up with a solution for this was we created a preparation period where you have 3 weeks where after the 3 weeks you are fully vested and you are now capable of claiming the prize. And before that, you're not capable of claiming the prize.
That's right. I remember this. It's a novel idea, which I don't think anybody else has ever done before. Yeah, that's right.
However, if somebody claims the prize during your prep period, then you get a full refund.
That's an awesome idea,
because you weren't able to claim it at that time.
Yeah.
So that was our incentive to get people to want to join early and then play the game before going out and searching for it.
So, for example, I buy in today. I'm not eligible to win until 3 weeks from today. But if it's found within those 3 weeks, I get a refund on my buy-in. Is that right?
Right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Wow, that's very interesting.
No risk.
Yeah,
no risk to you, but
right.
It helps to keep it like Andy was saying, it incentivizes people to join earlier on. That was one of the issues that we faced. We called that the play then pay problem.
Okay.
The second problem, and actually feeds the solution. The second one actually helps with the first one as well. We called the hold until gold problem.
Right.
Because if you have people that are joining, so as people join the hunt, the pot will grow. And so we asked ourselves, like, what is stopping someone from, they find it, they take, we hide a coin there, they take that coin and they say nothing. and just like let other people keep joining, so it keeps becoming more valuable. Like how do you stop that from happening? And
treasure hunt problems, yeah,
right. And so as we thought about this, we wanted to have a very simple, low text. We thought about like, we make an app that tracks where you are, so we know when you're there. But that kind of got. We wanted a simpler approach. And so what our approach is we have this thing, we call it the photo key. So the story, so when you join the hunt, you get a story, a PDF, a legend. And as you figure out the clues, it leads you to a location where in fact there is a coin hidden, a token that's hidden, but that is not what you need to win, right? It's like it's a memento. What
Right.
you actually need to do is take a picture of that location, and we have provided in that legend, as part of it, a photo, the same photo, except we blocked out a chunk of it.
So you have solved the proxy problem. What if somebody just randomly finds the proxy and I go there and it's gone? You've solved that problem.
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
So there's enough detail for you to positively identify when you're in fact there, but not so much that you're going to find it from Google Maps or other geo hunts. And so that's the idea. You stand in the same location, same angle. You provide the picture to us, so we know that you were there, and we release the prize to you, and then you get to take the coin as a memento.
Gotcha. So
now,
Mike,
and if for some reason it's not there, we'll give you one.
So when you buy in, do you get everything you need to solve, but you just can't get for 3 weeks, or do you not get this PDF for 3 weeks?
Good question. Yeah. You get everything right away.
So you get the PDF right away. Okay.
Everything comes right away. The hunt it's a hybrid. So, the first half is armchair and the second half is boots on the ground. So, you're free to start like whenever you want, right away. Absolutely. But you're just not eligible to win until 3 weeks is over. Yeah.
So I buy in.
Said, this has been going for about 2.5 years now.
So anybody who thinks you're going to buy in and figure it out within a week, you're probably not. Yeah, probably.
Right.
Okay.
We figure that it's generally going to take most people significantly longer than just the 3 weeks before they're ready to go boots on the ground. It may be 5-6 weeks at least.
Gotcha.
Is anyone crowdsourcing at this point, like their ideas, kind of like what we're doing with Treasure Inside? We're calling it give a penny, take a penny. Are you seeing that because it's been around a little longer and it hasn't been solved, or is everyone pretty hush hush?
I don't know about the crowdsourcing of information, the sharing of that information. Sometimes we get an email to us,
right?
Not so much trying to sneak information from us, but more just wanting to share with us, like, hey, this is what I think I figured out so far, and that's we love those emails. Those are always a lot of fun. Yeah.
Now Ronan Grimm, there's a name, says hello from Florida. So your treasure hunt's a little bit different because it's not somewhere in the U.S. You guys have a predefined area called the Nevada Triangle. It's the thumbnail I use for the video, and let me share Reno to Vegas to Fresno. The area we're looking for is somewhere within this triangle, correct?
That's right.
That's right.
Okay. So that's awesome because me and Kipro live in Las Vegas. And for all you JCB people, you may be going to Reno or Lake Tahoe to look for one of them boxes. Well, why not kill two birds with one stone? Why not get Legend Has It? And you make two trips. You go boots on the ground. Maybe it's a couple hours south from Lake Tahoe, but you know what I mean? Why not? It's we're going to talk about the prize pool in a minute, but that is the search area. So you're not looking everywhere all over the U.S. You have no clue where to start. They're telling you where to start. It is somewhere within this triangle. So I think that's helpful for sure. Yeah, Nevada and California. Okay, interesting.
It's an interesting place. We've all heard of the Bermuda Triangle,
right?
I was probably in kindergarten or something the first time I heard about it. And it's like this great mysterious place, and planes and ships vanish in it. And then Andy and I had never heard until just a few years ago about the Nevada Triangle,
right?
And just a quick search online, there were on the order of 60-ish mysterious vanishings in the Bermuda Triangle and over 2,000 in the Nevada Triangle.
Vanishes as in they can't find the plane. It's just gone. Is that right?
Poof, gone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Orders of magnitude more.
Well, there's Area 51, and it could be the government.
It's always
it plays perfectly into it. It does.
Right. Interesting. So when you buy in, everybody, you get a PDF, and the PDF tells you the story, the legend, right? It gives you the legend. And in that legend, I'm looking at it right now. I can't show it because you have to buy it. That's why you buy in. But it gives you a story. There's a couple things you probably will become a parent. And then you've got to try and piece together where it is. I really like the pictures of the box. I'll just say that. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then you also get the key. And the key is the picture of the area, like a big wide picture of the area. But there's one little part that's blacked out. And that's what somebody has to provide to you, is that picture of that area while they're there physically. And that's how you, right?
Yep. That's how they verify to us that they've been there. Right. You can't just fill in that blocked out portion with AI, right? There's no way to know what it actually looks like without actually being there. There's on our website, actually, there's an example. So like you said, this is our second hunt.
Yes.
Our first hunt, we have also on our website. And we break down the solution to that. And we include the picture of that photo, the photo key for that particular hunt.
Okay. So here's hunt one. Okay. So in this video, or is it down below?
There we go. So that's the actual one that we provided in
the
that
obfuscated key. I like it.
In that one. And so if you scroll down, it shows you what the unobfuscated part looks like.
Gotcha.
And so we would be able to compare it to the original and know that, okay, yeah, you were actually there. That's right.
And there's the winner, Mike Franz. All right. So he found the coin, obviously. You leave one coin, correct?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. And then he won.
On the back we engrave something unique about that area.
And Mike left a coin behind. So take a coin. That's K-Pro's take a penny, leave a penny. There you go.
There you go.
That's awesome. Okay. And then the step-by-step solution, which everybody's really going to like, because it gives them insight into how you guys design your hunts. And it's just helpful when you can see a solution from the creator. So there it is, guys. If you're on the fence, go check out the solution here, part 1, part 2, and then you can decide. And there we go. When they were on our show, thank you for listing that. They've been on Mysterious Writings. And now hunt 2 and hunt 1, what was the value was $2,000 for hunt 1 is what it ended up being, right?
Yeah.
Hunt number 2, we are already at $2,860 and $60 pending. The pending is the 3-week period, right?
That's right.
And then that money's released into the part of it goes to the prize pool, right?
Yeah. So that as each person vests in, and then that price value just continues going up.
Gotcha.
And we've got more people that have joined now that we have to update that website.
You got to update it. So it will probably be over $3,000 would be safe to say, maybe in the upcoming weeks or months.
Yeah, we definitely hope so.
All right.
We're hoping by the end of tomorrow night, actually.
Nice picture. Yeah, right, for sure. So I will say this, anybody, if you're like, well, but Cowlazars, but Nate and Andy, but K-Pro, I live all the way over on the East Coast. I'm not going to the Nevada Triangle. I can't. My wife won't even let me go to the Triangle at the neighborhood store. Well, me and K-Pro live here. Buy it, solve it, tell us where it is. We'll go get it. We'll work out a deal. We'll work out some kind of split. But yeah, me and K, it's not, I mean, especially if it's closer to Vegas than it is the other 2 points. Me and K-Pro are there in a second. So we could be possibly your boots on the ground person. Now, this would be safe to say you got to wait until spring. This might be covered in snow, or is it, you think it's possible because you're not looking for a proxy, you're looking for that picture. So possibly year round, somebody could find it. What do you think?
Yes. However, what we always say, because we don't want people hurting themselves, right? Is just exercise common sense, right? Don't, if there is like some gigantic storm or blizzard, or just don't go that day.
Right. Please, you got to hike out to this place. I mean, obviously, you got to get there.
Or maybe there's a massive heat wave going on, and you don't want to hike out too far.
Use common sense, but we do make sure that it's accessible from like an average person. You don't need to be, a super athlete to reach this place. You should not be doing anything incredibly dangerous to get there.
Right. Common sense. Okay. But it would be safe to say to get there and back is probably at least a couple hours hike. I mean, maybe an hour there, hour back. I mean, in general, or do you not even want to say that?
Have you given
that? We're not going to say.
Right there off the highway. Like it's right there.
An hour? Lord, Mike.
Okay.
Hours.
Cowlazars, if somebody asks you guys to go searching for it, you will have no problem.
To go find it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's close. I'm not hiking
Vegas, everybody.
An hour out and an hour back. No. Yeah. So that helps me. Okay.
But we will guarantee that you will very much enjoy where you go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's an objective that Andy and I have is we want ultimately you to go somewhere that is just that inspires you, that you would normally not have gone to.
That could be a hint, everybody.
Now,
so it's not like a random place like 9 Mile Hole. This is actually a place maybe we'd be interested in, or maybe we would.
9 Mile Hole's fun with the right person. Like I went with Cynthia, and
it is.
We weighed over. I went with Shannon. It all depends on who you go with. But it's been out 2.5 years. Have you guys given out any hints, or do you plan?
That's what I was just going to show. So if you guys don't know, let me say real quick. Andy and Nate were at TreasureCon 2025. They were there, and they were one of our speakers. Thank you very much. And in honor of that, I think they gave a hint on the website. So if you go, I'll show it right now. They actually gave a hint, everybody. So for all you new people, you already got a leg up on everybody else. Right here, I like that picture. I like the picture. We've released a hint. So here, this is part of the PDF, and you'll understand what this means when you read the PDF. And there you go. Good luck and happy hunting. So constellation, interesting. Okay. So yes, there is at least one hint on the website. Is that the only hint so far?
That is the only hint that we have released so far. Yes. We figured it's been out for 2.5 years, and we wanted to reinvigorate the treasure hunting community and try to get this solved so that we can start working on the next one.
Okay. And
guys, they said inspired. They're all saying I get to go to a brothel now. No, that's not inspiring, guys. Come on.
They're both married, everybody. Cool it. All right. You must be near the Bunny Ranch. The Big Dipper is a hint. Nomadic Madman says it could be. It could be. I'm going to get into this one for sure. I bought into it. Obviously, I have it, but kind of lost track of it over the years. And now that I realize it's as close, or potentially is as close, $3,000 is $3,000. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at. So,
honey, I solved the past and future, and you're going with me. I'll go with you once you solve this. Let's go.
Yeah, actually, it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so what is the buy-in? How much does it cost to purchase? Legend has it. Hunt number 2.
The buy-in is $40, and maybe it seems like a lot, but half of that goes directly into the current treasure chest.
Oh, there it is.
Half goes directly to seeding the next hunt. So we have Nate and I have to travel to the next place, and we search for the perfect place to hide our coin and to take our photo key. And nice. The money from that goes to paying for that and seeding the next hunt. So the more people that we have joining the hunts, the greater value the next hunt will be right at the get-go.
Yeah, of course. And it's just how these things work. Word of mouth, networking. I'm really glad you guys came to the conference. And the more people that know about it, the more people that are going to buy in. So you may be asking, but Cowlazars, how do I buy in? Right here on the website, there is a store button. When you go to the store, Legend of Avarice, a Bad Omen is the name of hunt number 2. And they've got a really cool little paragraph here. Hidden deep within the realms of mystery lay an ancient treasure protected by rituals and enchantments, resting in obscurity across centuries. So they definitely have the flavor for the hunt, which I like, which is really cool. So,
yeah. So I do want to say, though, that on the Discord channel that we have on your Discord server,
yes,
we have listed 3 discount codes.
Oh, nice.
So go there, check out these discount codes. If you're alone, you can get a 10% discount. If you're with 2 people, you get a 20% discount. If you were 3 people or more, then you get a 30% discount. And it's a lot of fun. But go to that website, go get those discount codes from your Discord channel, and apply that before you go buy this, so you can make sure that you get that discount.
So anybody that's going to buy it, make sure you go to the Discord and get the code first, and you'll get a discount. Awesome.
Oh, do they get a discount at the brothel? They just asked. Our chat room is being naughty.
What is wrong with these?
But I will say, you made the comment about $40. It may seem like a lot. No, guys, Mike and I are doing date night later tonight. Our bill is going to be over $50 for 2 people
at a minimum. Yeah.
So this will get you more time and more engagement than one, 2-hour dinner. So anyone that says $40 is too much, I say hooey. I think it's great.
If your spouse is nagging at you because you spent so much time on JCB, like you're never going to find that, you're crazy. Buy into this one and you get $3,000. You tell them to shut up. When you win this, $3,000.
Hooli points out, I heard shut up and a wife, but hold on.
Hooli
says $40, right. AKA 24 eggs. Come on, guys.
24 eggs. Nice. That's funny. No, now, has anybody sent you a picture and they'd like, is this it? They thought it was close, or has nobody really submitted a picture yet?
Not for this one.
Not for this one. Okay.
When you get there, there's enough information around in that picture that when you get there, you're there.
Yeah, I saw the tree, and then the it seems pretty distinctive.
I hate to say it, but that could be Mount Charleston. I saw the trees in the background, so it could be right in Vegas, possibly. I got to get into it. I got to read the story again.
Come on,
the boxes at the bottom.
You know how we're making a to-do list tonight of all of our honeydews? That's number 1 on your list. Solve it.
These 2 guys are probably going, you've had it for 2.5 years, and it's right there. Why haven't you found it? So, yeah, I'm going to spend some time on it for sure. Anybody out there who buys in, if you want to do a Zoom on it, let's compare some notes. Let's compare some clues. Only for the people that have bought.
Trying to cheat.
No, it's crowdsourcing, as you mentioned earlier. Let's the people that have bought into it. I mean, obviously, people have bought in. Now, is the treasure, or does the prize start at 0, or do you guys put money in before you start to sell it?
We've seeded. Ourselves. And with this one, we also had some sponsors help to seed it as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. Just
one of the sponsors. I do want to say a little plug-in for one of our sponsors. Was a Terminal 11. They are the creators of the Skyview app that is inside of the legend. That little picture of the Big Dipper is the logo for the Skyview app. And they helped seed a lot of this this treasure hunt. So please go check these guys out. It's $3 and it is a fantastic app.
So it's an app for your phone, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. It's like one of those astronomy apps. You point your phone at the sky and it shows you what you're looking at.
And would it be safe to say maybe that might help you solve this treasure hunt if you use the app? If you can say, you can't say. Okay, interesting. I think we just got a clue right there, everybody. Okay, cool.
Okay, wait. Someone asked, where is it in Discord? So if you go to, they want the discount code.
I can show it right here.
So go to Other Hunts, which is down below. There's TTI, there's Forest Fen, and then there's Other Hunts. It's the very first one, which is called Legend Has It. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael, show it. I said it. Show it, say it.
Okay, so let me show Discord right here.
Oh,
are you guys okay if I show the code? Are you guys okay if I show the code? Or I mean, you guys should go to Discord and check it out.
And Hoolie's dropped a link if you need to cut and paste it from there.
So this is Discord. When you join the Cowlazars Grand Adventure Discord, you're going to see a lot of memes. That's number 1. Right here on the left is Coffee Talk. There's treasure inside. You go down to all these channels. Forest Fen, Treasure Games, Other Legends right at the top. Other Hunts right at the top. Legend Has It. I said possibly a free buy-in because I wasn't sure what they were going to do. So here is the code is right there, guys, right there. So if you purchase 1, you get 10% off, 2, 20%, 3 or more, 30% off. And these are those are the codes right there. So go check it out on Discord. Thank you guys for doing the discount. I don't know. I got a feeling a couple of us are going to tackle this thing. Do you guys have another hunt lined up already, ready to go in case this does end in the next month or 2?
That's a hard question. We do have actually another coin hidden.
Oh, okay. Already.
We haven't written a legend for it. It's actually the first coin we've ever hidden.
But how long has it been out there? A long time?
When was that? That was
5 years.
5 years. Wow.
Yeah. So we need to get one written for that. But we also have actually in our mind another location that we might want to do first.
Okay.
So,
I really like the idea of you take a picture of the area. It's not a proxy that is gone. I know I'm in the right area. No, you have the picture. You will know when you're in the right area. Everybody thinks they're right, but they can't find it. So for your hunt, you know you're right because of the picture. I mean, it's pretty clever.
See it. That's
right.
right.
It's pretty clever.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys? Several
right.
people have asked, "Where are you guys from?" Like, are you from Vegas? I know you're not from Vegas. I don't know where you're from. Not that it matters, just statewide, or like, are you from
originally? Yeah, we grew up in Idaho.
Okay, so you're not in this triangle. You don't live somewhere around the triangle.
No,
that wouldn't be a determining factor of where you.
We grew up in Idaho, where
okay.
everything around us was either lava fields or potato fields, right? So we had to be very creative with our time, and everything that we did was outside. And so Nathan and I, we thrive with doing things outside. That's where we're happiest. And at the time when we made this hunt, I was living in California and Nate was in Arizona. And so we kind of decided we were going to do something in New Mexico. So we met somewhere in the middle and created this hunt. Currently I am living in Florida though. So whoever there was that shout out from Florida, hello from Florida. I'm here too.
So I just pinned your post with the discount code in the Legend Has It. You can go right up to the top of the channel where the pin is. You'll see the discount code. People are already talking about the crate and what they got to figure out with the crate. Just tonight, the discussions have already started.
Okay, great,
so
fantastic.
We can use the Discord to discuss for sure, guys. We can discuss.
Also, we have an active Instagram account.
Oh yes,
so it's legendhasit.awesome. So if you find that,
right.
and we occasionally do giveaways, and really we're trying to see if we can promote it from that side.
Right.
So please follow us, comment on posts. You know that Instagram algorithm is constantly changing, and it's always a headache to figure out. But one thing is always consistent: that the more people that follow you, or that at least engage and comment, the more visible it becomes. And so that's another way. If you've joined, you want other people to join too, because that's what boosts the value of that pot.
Right.
There is the link for Instagram in the chat. Now, is there a reason you put that's called the Chicago Bean, isn't it? The picture you put for the show? Is that maybe a clue or no? Or am I wrong on what that picture is?
Which picture?
On Instagram here. Let me see.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. The picture.
I can't look like this.
No, on Instagram. Does that have another meaning or it does not?
So we aren't going to be releasing hints through posts, and if we do, we'll direct you. The post will direct you to our website where we.
Okay.
Yeah,
so not a hint then.
Right.
Okay.
Andy and I, we want to get people not only just engaged with their mind, but out and doing things. And so most of these posts are just from us out and doing things. So
gotcha.
they're personal posts, but again, you'll find giveaways and anything to try to attract that attention to help lift that value of that pot.
There it is, a night of mystery in the Nevada Triangle. All right, and you guys you could say, are outdoor hiking type people. That's what you like to do, right?
We enjoy it, very much.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, K-Pro, I think this is the one I'm going to focus on while we're waiting for spring to get here for the past and future box.
Yeah, come on.
And you can also, K-Pro. Or do I have to buy a separate PDF for K-Pro? Is that how it works?
No, you know what?
No.
Okay. You're free to share, because honestly, there's really no way we can control that. Right?
Yeah, one per household maybe would be fair to say.
But we do ask that if you have a bunch of people working on it,
right?
A bunch of people sign up.
Yeah,
because otherwise you have to fight over who gets to keep the money anyway. So
we had that when we only had one TTI book for the first month. I literally would steal it when he's not looking from his desk. And then he would literally steal it when I would go to the restroom. I come back, I go, where is it? It was not a pretty thing.
And because this is, it's in the Nevada Triangle. And like you notice there's Area 51, all these missing planes. So we wanted the theme for this one to involve a plane crash or UFO sighting or something to that flavor.
something that the Nevada Triangle is famous for.
Right, exactly. Okay. We wanted to fit thematically with being a Nevada Triangle. Right. And we actually mentioned this at the conference, in Vegas just a few weeks ago. But when Andy and I were out looking, we spend days just exploring the whole area, just trying to find like what felt like the right place, for the legend that we had. We just wanted to feel right.
And in the Nevada Triangle, you already knew it was going to be the triangle, just where within the triangle.
Right. So we canvassed the whole area, and at one point, I turn and I tell Andy, "This is it. This feels right. This is great." And Andy, what was I standing on?
He was actually standing on little tiny pieces of a plane wreckage.
Oh.
Now,
wow.
I'm an aerospace engineer. That's what I do for a living. I design airplanes and spaceships and whatnot. So when I saw these little tiny pieces, I knew right away what he was standing on. And I was like, wait a minute, Nate, like, look at this. And we started looking around and we found other little bits. And it looked like it had been a wreck from a long time ago that had been mostly cleaned up. But that was the location of an actual plane wreckage. And if you're wondering, no, that will not help you in finding out.
So you don't have to research a real plane wreck. Okay. But I know there's a couple here in Vegas that I know from history, just off the top of my head. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I definitely got to look into it and see if you guys put it more by Vegas, but it could be Reno, it could be Fresno, or it could be right in the middle of all three, right? So
absolutely.
Yeah, and some people are asking who's working on it. They want to collaborate. So get a Zoom going.
I'm working on it. So let's talk about it this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
You
need to show that you actually bought in.
Since we've been talking, we've already had four additional people signing up for this.
Oh, nice.
They are lucky people because between now and midnight Pacific time tomorrow night, everybody that signs up during this period, they will have the opportunity to be put in a raffle, and we will be refunding somebody in full.
Oh, nice.
The price of the hunt.
And that's why I wore the Christmas shirt, because Christmas has come early from Nate and Andy. They're giving away one of the hunts, so that's awesome.
Yeah, every time we're on your show, we always do some sort of a promo or a giveaway like this, and that's what we're doing. So if you sign up between now and midnight Pacific time tomorrow night, then you have the option of possibly getting refunded.
So what are you waiting for, everybody? Buy in.
Okay, we got a super chat.
Let's talk about it.
They're giving their thoughts about who these guys are.
So 3D Bronze with the $2 super chat says, met them at the conference. They thought of everything with this. I mean, the 3-week waiting periods, you can't hijack the hunt, right? It's not a proxy, it's a picture. You guys really have put a lot of thought in this. How long would you say it took you to plan it before you launched the very first hunt? Thinking about all these ideas and trying to come up with a proper way to do it.
We swapped a bunch of ideas for a couple of months, probably.
Okay.
I think it was probably around. I want to say it was about 5 months before we had actually figured everything out.
Yes, they were at the con. Yeah. You were probably drunk, Doug.
And
we were up in our suite hanging out. Yeah, they were there.
I think because it's so simple. Like in hindsight, it's some very simple ideas. But I think that's the beauty, when you've landed on a good solution when it's simple and it solves so much.
Right.
So it's almost embarrassing to say it took us that long to come up with it.
But if you think about it, like everybody else that's got these hunts, well, not everybody else, but a lot of these hunts that they have going on right now, how do you prove that somebody was actually there?
Right.
And if their token was taken or the treasure was taken, maybe a magpie or a squirrel came along and thought, hey, that's shiny, and they take it away. How do you actually prove it? How do you solve these
or
issues?
Some rando just picks it up and goes, oh, cool. And then everybody else is spending all their time on something that's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So to solve that, people have turned to apps and other kind of techie things or some other kind of complicated solutions. And we knew that this wasn't going to really work for us. And so we were really, really trying to figure out an elegant solution. And we knew that when we finally came to a solution where when we told somebody, people would go, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." That's when we knew we had the right answer, and so that's why it took us so long, but we finally came up with the
we trashed a lot of alternatives.
Yeah. Mike N says, didn't DB Cooper jump somewhere around Reno? Yeah, maybe that's plane related. I don't know if he jumped in the Nevada Triangle. I don't think I've ever heard that before, but maybe. I mean, would it be safe to say we need to research the Nevada Triangle a little bit, or we got to do research outside of your PDF? That's going to tell us what to go do research on. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. So the way we have designed our hunts is that they're historical fictions.
Okay.
So as a kid watching Indiana Jones, and he's like digging through this historical stuff, and he finds these cool clues, and he's like, oh, that was so cool. As a kid, like everyone wants to be Indiana Jones. So that was kind of, at least for me, kind of how I wanted to frame this. We wanted to make these hunts so close to actual historical reality that it plausibly could have happened if it's the characters we invent had actually lived. And so it'll involve, studying the geography of the area, history, and not even history of that area, right? The legend can take you to studying history of all over, and eventually you'll piece it together. Much like Indiana Jones, right? He looked all over the place, and he knew a lot of history, and boom, he was able to solve it by pulling all these threads together. And that's how we designed our previous hunt, and the same with this one as well.
And your previous one was in Arizona.
That's right.
It was. And in that previous hunt, to support what Nate was saying, in that one, and you can see all of it, you can see everything on our website, but to solve that hunt, you actually had to go back to the 1800s and find a train route that went down through California and over into Arizona. And you had to find out which towns existed at the time and which ones didn't. And you even had to find a town that did exist but no longer does, because it's now an open pit mine. But you had to figure out these things, and every single person that our character interacts with in the story actually existed.
Oh, okay. So it's real. It's a real history. It's real, or real legends, I guess you could say. Because I remember doing Zooms on your first one, and I think Billy Shaw Jr. lived in the area, and I know he was out there looking for it. So
yes, he was. He got close too.
Yeah, good times. Did you guys see him at the conference? He probably was like,
absolutely,
yeah. He probably was like, son of a.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So yeah, I hope a lot of people buy in. I hope you all join the Discord and we start sharing some things, because like they said, we're gonna have to research a lot of history, and I think the more people that do that and maybe break it up, maybe it'll help. Now, there's only one prize, but we can figure all that out when K-Pro goes to go get it.
I'm ready.
So legendhasit.net. All right. Pretty cool stuff. And don't forget about the discount code. If you are going to buy in, go to Discord. The Legend Has It channel, and pinned is the discount code that you can use. And remember, anybody that buys it between now and midnight tomorrow night, that's midnight Pacific time tomorrow night,
right,
they're going to pull one person and you'll get a refund.
That's right.
They can't do
Okay, Debbie said she just bought in. Where do I find the hint? It's on the website. So go to their website. That's where the hint is. Now it'll make sense that you have whatever. I don't know how automatic it is. If she already has it now, she paid, she gets it. She's ready to go.
Awesome.
And if you didn't know that the hint was given out, I have gone in and adjusted the legend one or two words so that it makes it very clear what they should be doing. So even if you didn't know, you still have the same advantage as everybody else.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So there's no question there.
And the hint on the website is under hunt number 2. Go to hunt number 2, scroll down, and right there you see the hint. So guys, come on. I mean, come on. Nate and Andy, they've given a hint. They've given a discount, and they're going to give somebody their money back. I mean, they're telling you where it is. It's in the
on. And I'll go boots on the ground for you when you do all the work.
Right. Nice. Now, I want to find this one ourselves, K-Pro. I think we should look into it.
Okay.
So we can figure it out.
Do it.
Because it would be interesting if it is by Vegas. It's been there this whole time. That would be pretty funny, actually. But to go boots on the ground and do a vlog on it, I mean, that would be fun. We upload the video and explain what's going on.
Get it solved. Come on. It's on your honeydew list. Okay, we do have an announcement for the next 2 shows. We are doing a special show tomorrow. We interviewed earlier today D Money from American Treasure Podcast, the Dale to Forrest Fenn. He's the Dale to JCB. So he said some things that made my head explode. So it's no clues or hints to solving puzzles, but there was some pretty interesting information revealed. We were supposed to get about 20 minutes. We got over 40 minutes with him. So we are going to premiere that tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. And so there'll be a live chat, but it is the interview. Because we're doing a show on Monday, if you don't know, Tuesday is when Netflix is going to be announcing the Forrest Fenn project.
You hope.
Finally.
We hope.
And so that's Tuesday. So Monday night show, we're going to tell you some people are like, I don't even know who Forrest Fenn is. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over Netflix, who's in it, who we know about it. Yes, Mike and I are in it. We're not interviewed for it. They just use some of our videos. But we do have some information. And then I have a prediction. I'm going to mic drop my prediction, which is huge in my mind of what I think is coming. Netflix they're going to bring some good stuff. And I think so that's the reason we've adjusted. Usually we do Monday, Thursday. We couldn't reschedule these guys because this is more important of us getting ready to win this great hunt they're doing. I
mean, it's there. It's waiting 2.5 years. Somebody needs to find this. I'd say this summer. I would think it's going to be found this summer, but we'll see. It depends how difficult you guys made it. So
I certainly hope so. Yeah, Nate and I really want to emphasize though that you have to think about this as if it could have actually happened. Think about the timelines, the how everything could have actually gone. So we've had a lot of people who have sent us their solutions, and they're looking at different things, different aspects of it, and asking certain questions that if they had just looked at it from a perspective of could this have actually realistically happened in this way, that would answer their questions. And so Nate is very techy. He's into a lot of high tech stuff on the internet and computers and whatever. I'm in the aerospace industry. Both of us are very, very detail oriented. So take that into mind when you're going through this. I know there's a lot of techie people that are listening to this right now. We were surprised at how many super smart people that we met at the con, and I was like, wow, this is
why
great.
Are you not working
these guys are gonna figure it out super soon. But we also want to encourage open communication on this because it has been a while. People keep getting stuck. Some people have the answers here, other people have the answers here. And if they just communicated, things would start to click. And since we've been talking, as soon as everybody that signed up has vested, then the pot will be over $3,000 now. So
you'll update the website.
Yeah, Tina said I just
reached that.
She's in.
It's over $3,000 now, and just rising. Every time somebody signs up, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Nice.
3,000. All right. So remember, everybody, go to the Discord. Maybe these people that have the pieces will go there and share it. You never know. You don't have to be a genius. Hopefully that's the case here. Now, you guys were into Forrest Fenn, and like you say, when it was over, you missed the thrill of the chase. So I'll just ask you, do you have There's Treasure Inside? Are you guys going to work on that hunt or no?
That's a good question.
No. I don't have it.
Okay.
I think we've orbited the idea. We've orbited around it without jumping straight in yet.
Okay. But it's a possibility, huh? Maybe.
It definitely is.
Certainly, yeah.
The creation of our own legends has kept us very busy.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, of course. And yeah, I understand for sure. Wouldn't it be something if he hit his in one of your future locations, like it's in the nearby area?
I want to pick them both up on the get out of the truck.
Yeah, if it's up by Reno.
John's up, same trip.
All right, everybody.
Idea.
Yeah, right. I mean, 2 birds with 1 stone. If it's up and more toward the Reno part of the triangle, I mean, and people are going to Lake Tahoe. There's a lot of people going to Lake Tahoe, which is what, an hour north of Reno, Pro, or east?
Oh, they're about 45 minutes apart. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're talking just a couple hours, all right. Anyway, we'll see.
But you're talking like the extreme points. They're saying it's anywhere within, like
in the middle, but it also could be in Vegas. It could be a Red Rock. I mean, it could. That's part of the triangle, so it could be right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it could be at one of the points. And I think it would be a big to us saying we hit it right in your backyard. Why didn't you find it 2 years ago? That would be awesome.
It could even be on the fence to Area 51 because the triangle goes right there.
That's really? Oh wow! I've always wanted an excuse to go see the Alien in Rachel, Nevada, the little cafe with all the alien stuff.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Tonopah, Doug says. Doug already thinks it's in Tonopah. The test site is not in the triangle. Okay. Yeah, there's Billy Shaw Jr. There you go.
Oh, Billy Shaw.
He's going to buy in tonight. He didn't get number one. He's going to get number two. Yeah. Okay.
And he'll be in the running to get a free refund. So.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody you buy in, you may get it back. That's true. Somebody is going to find this thing, everybody, and it can only be you if you buy in and play, right? You can only win if you play. So, legendhasit.net. Remember the .net. The link is right there in the chat. The link is down below in the description. Legendhasit.net, and also their Instagram is
legendhasit.awesome.
Legendhasit.awesome on Instagram. Go and like their pictures.
The more you comment and like things, the more visibility you get, and the greater this pot can grow.
Nice. Okay. Who knows? It might get over $5,000. We could get crazy with this thing. You never know. We'll see how many people buy in here over the weekend.
You're going to hang out with Mike because he's going to do a Zoom, so you better buy in. And then you get me to go boots on the ground. See, the plan is coming together.
And if it is found this weekend, hopefully the winner comes to the conference with these two guys next year, and you can talk about it. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Any last words? I think people got the idea. Let's hope
visit the Discord channel to get those discount codes.
Yeah, Cowlazars Grand Adventure. Legend Has It is the channel within that Discord. And discount codes. Let's share some ideas. And what do people just think of the PDF if you're reading it for the first time?
You need to not, though, post in our Discord. Do not post the PDF or the picture. That is only for. So there's discussion allowed, but you're not supposed to post those things. I just want to make that clear. As new,
you got to purchase. You got to purchase it to win, but we don't even want you to copy the entire PDF. We want the people to buy it for themselves. Okay, which is for every treasure hunt is how we do it. So
be a team player.
Yeah, Tristina said she's buying in right now. Also sounds like fun. So, all right.
Okay, Nomadic Madman asked, you heard there could be an announcement on Tuesday. Was this a surprise at the con? No. The Tuesday, it was because of last Monday's show. Somebody in Netflix let us know that Tuesday's the day. I knew it was coming up in the next week or two. I did not know the date. The date got dropped. If you try to go back and look for it, I will tell you it has been deleted. And I think some people are in some troubles and they're not supposed to say anything, and they did, and they got carried away, and we all benefit from it. So Tuesday is when the announcement will come. I think it's the Newswire. It's not going to be a trailer, but some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. So let's do that on Monday.
Right. So what if they changed it because it got released and Netflix just we're not going to do it on Tuesday?
That would be our luck, because this has been it's been 94 years, like they say in the Titanic. Right. I mean, it's just been forever. So all
right. We have a question from Doug. I think it's a serious question. Ask these guys if these guys have been to Star Wars Canyon. I'm assuming that's in the Nevada Triangle, but I've never heard of it.
Don't do that, Mike. They can't answer. And it's Doug. He's a shenanigan guy.
How can we answer that? We can't.
Doug guesses where it is without even buying the PDF.
Slippery.
That'd be hilarious. All right.
We have been to the Nevada Triangle.
There you go.
And everywhere in it.
Right. All right. It's out there waiting to be found, everybody, or at least legend has it. Legendhasit.net, everybody. Nate and Andy, thanks for coming on. And when there's a winner, come back. Let's talk about it, okay?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Again, K-Pro's got this big show she wants to do Monday about Netflix. And sometime over the weekend, we're going to share the other video that we have.
No, tomorrow night.
D-Money's
40-plus minute video and some things. He's not John, and he has said that many times. But he had some insight.
All right.
I was surprised about. Mike was surprised. He's like, "Did you hear him say that?"
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. Okay, thanks guys again for coming by. Everybody, make sure you comment, share, subscribe, and go buy into Legend Has It, and let's talk about it. All right, we'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right.